Vice News is now coming to the aid of Angelina Jolie and Amber Heard. You have to see. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's going on? Yeah. Now, before we get into the horrible Vice News, we all know what Vice News is. It's a piece of shit, progressive, woke rag. We gotta do some stuff real quick because I want to send a huge thank you to Cynthia Taylor. She donated $20 to the GoFundMe. And to Jennifer Douglas, she donated $10 to the GoFundMe. And to Young O. Larson, they donated $20 to the GoFundMe as well. Now, I wanted to let y'all know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to keep these names here until I can get this happen. I'm going to try and do this coming week. I'm going to put stickers on me. Straight up like NASCAR, like NASCAR when they have their sponsors. Okay, I'm gonna put if you donate to the GoFundMe, I'm gonna put your name on a sticker and I'm gonna wear it for the show. So you're donating, so essentially you're sponsoring the show. So again, I want to send a huge shout out, huge thank you, Cynthia Taylor, Jennifer Douglas, Young O. Larson. Thank y'all so much, and you will get your sticker. And because you're sponsoring me, we'll straight up do some NASCAR stuff and you will see your name on my shirt. Okay, so now let's get into this stupid shit. Now, we all know what Vice News is. Vice News is a piece of shit woke rag, and they used to be good. They used to be good. They did. They used to be great investigative journalists. Really great content. Now their TV content, it's still not that bad. It's pretty good. They do have like Dark Side of the Ring, and I think like something like Dark Side of the 90s. I haven't seen that one, but I have seen the Ring one. Their TV content is quite good. But their journalism now, it's just nothing but feminist, progressive trash, dude. So just check this bullshit out from Vice News. Amber Heard's vicious online trolls are coming for Angelina Jolie now. It's an emboldenment across the board of misogyny and hate across the board towards women. Dude, all they mean when they say the word hate, all they mean is people talking, people disagreeing, people criticizing. That's literally all that they mean. They don't mean actual hate. They don't mean actual, like when they say, violence, you're perpetrating violence. They don't mean actual violence. All they mean is words, disagreement, and criticism. That's literally it. That people are more comfortable being open with. Yeah, they're more comfortable being open with it because they figured out that people like Amber Heard, people like Evan Rachel Wood, and Olivia Wilde, they're all exploiting everybody's feelings of sympathy because they're women. They're exploiting those things. So now even women, Vice News, sorry to break it to you, Vice News, even women are fine criticizing those three white, entitled, rich women. Sorry, Vice. Last week, shortly after Angelina Jolie filed a counterclaim against her former spouse, Brad Pitt, that included detailed allegations of abuse that the FBI already investigated and found to decline to press charges. I know. I love how you didn't fucking put that in there, did ya? Did ya? No, you didn't. Everything that happened on that plane in 2016, the allegations Angelina Jolie has, they're all proven false already. So Angelina Jolie wanted this to come back up, and we know why. Because of Emily Ratajkowski. Not that hard to understand. Her former spouse, Brad Pitt, that included detailed allegations of abuse that she says Pitt inflicted on her and their children. Some corners of the internet exploded with hate against one of the actors, but not the one you might think. No. Not the one you might think, Vice. You, at Vice, you turds, would think that people would automatically attack the man because that's what you people are. You're toxic feminists. Even the men even the men at those publications are toxic feminists. So let's get that very clear. So when they say, but not the one you might think. No. Not the one you might think, fucking asshole. Jolie, the recipient of the alleged, it's not alleged. It's already been proven that it didn't happen. It's already proven. The FBI investigated. They declined charges. You can't keep on saying something and using the tactic of repeat the lie and it'll become true. It'll never become true. As the allegations surfaced, many people online jumped to Pitt's defense. One YouTuber claimed Jolie wants to destroy Pitt and accused her of waging a smear campaign against him. She is angry and she is out for blood, another Twitter user said. No. It's very, very simple. Angelina found out that Brad Pitt was banging a model that is hotter than her, and she got jealous. The counterclaim itself, filed in LA, alleges serious violence from Pitt. But it's already been... I'm not going to keep on saying that, even though I should. Pitt grabbed Jolie by the head and shook her. And again, I've done this before. What do you mean? Grab her by the head? What are you talking about? Are you talking like that? Like, what are you talking about? I could understand the shoulders. I've already talked about that before. I could understand the shoulders and like he's trying to grab you and move you. What are you talking about by the head? It's so stupid. Oh, I hurt my neck. And then grabbed her shoulders and shook her again before pushing her into the bathroom wall, the counterclaim states, even though the FBI declined to press charges. It also alleges that Pitt struck one child and choked another before pouring alcohol on the family. But Jolie getting hate instead of Pitt follows an eerily familiar pattern that played out repeatedly during the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. This is another person, and I didn't get the name of the person, but I do know it's a woman. I don't have it here, but you can see who the author is. It's a woman. She has like a nose ring. Okay, those people that they have septum rings like that, they're the type of people that they can't accept criticism. The septum ring, it looks so stupid, and nobody can ever accept that it looks so stupid. You look like a bull. You know what a bull is? A cow that's a man with the horns. You know what that is? I mean, I know y'all don't know what animals that are men are. Okay, you look like an animal. You don't look good. Sorry. Ugh. Where both accused each other of defamation and abuse. Throughout the proceedings, social media hate flocked Heard. What? Calling her a liar, manipulator, and a bitch. Well, she's all three of those things. Let's make that very fucking clear. But we all saw the trial. So basically, again, I'm going to guarantee you the person that wrote this bullshit didn't actually watch the trial. They just took everybody else's word in the media for it, which is a bunch of other toxic feminists. And it's literally proven already by studies that 80% of Amber Heard supporters didn't watch the trial. There are studies literally done for that. The attacks against her were so bad, some experts believe they influenced the verdict. Yeah, sure, bro. Shut the fuck up. The Heard Depp trial, according to Twitter analytics tool Bot Sentinel. Oh my God, she really brought this in. I didn't even know I didn't even. Oh my God. Oh, so they're bringing out boozy bad, boozy bad. Oh no. Was also marked by one of the worst cases of platform manipulation and flagrant abuse from a group of Twitter accounts. Dude. Today, the misogynistic pile-on targeting celebrities doesn't seem to be relenting, and it may even be on the rise. Good. And you want to know why that is? Because everybody's figured out that these women are fucking lying. They've all figured it out. You women, you toxic feminists, look at me. You all overplayed your hand. You don't even realize it. Why? Because you have zero self-awareness. All you've ever had your entire entitled lives, ever since you were little girls, you've been privileged, and all the people have just told you yes and yes and yes, and they've never told you no. And now everybody's telling you no because you lied, and you're saying, oh, it's hate, it's violence. No, it's not. It's called accountability. Back in June, I warned everyone that accounts targeting Amber Heard would eventually shift focus to a new victim, and unfortunately, I was correct. Oh, tweeted Christopher Bose man. The founder of Bot Sentinel. The same insidious tactics used against Amber Heard are now being used against Angelina Jolie. Dude, that's word for word what they said about Evan Rachel Wood. Word for word. That means Angelina Jolie literally has the same PR people that Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood have. They're all in a circle. All of them. They all know each other. They're all toxic feminists. They all know what they're doing. There is a reason. This isn't coincidence. This is not coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidences. This is calculated. Understand that. Against Angelina Jolie, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah, it's going to get worse because everybody knows the FBI investigated and they declined to press charges. I'm sorry. According to multiple experts, the Depp Heard trial, which ended in an overwhelming win for Depp, helped create a playbook for online hate against women that can now be used against women like Jolie as well as women who aren't famous. Now, fine. Okay, that's horrible. Okay, that's horrible. I understand if that was true. Amber Heard lied on the stand, man. You're only making yourself look bad. And I'm going to put that author's face up there again. That person is only making themselves look bad by trying to put Amber Heard's name in this along with other women. Oh, about online hate against women can now be used against women like Jolie as well as women who aren't famous. Bro, the women that aren't famous don't agree with you. What the fuck are you talking about? The women that aren't famous don't agree with you. The real domestic survivors don't agree with you. The real survivors of sexual abuse don't agree with you. You only think that they do because you live in a fucking bubble. That's why. Oh my God. In fact, several Twitter accounts compared Jolie to Amber Heard last week. Amber Heard 2.0. No, Evan Rachel Wood was Amber Heard 2.0. Jolie is obviously Amber Heard 3.0. And there is a pattern. Wealthy white women that are entitled feel they can just make accusations. And still, I'm going to say it again. The FBI declined to press charges. That in itself, right there, that one singular statement should cancel out this whole fucking Angelina Jolie thing. The whole thing. We shouldn't even be talking about it because of that one fucking statement. And in the UK, an abuser accused of physically assaulting his girlfriend while drunk nicknamed her girlfriend Amber Heard in his phone, the survivor said in court. Okay, so she probably hit him. That's probably why. Westworld actor Evan Rachel Wood, 34. 34? She's 34. Eesh. Has also been a target of hate as her former partner Marilyn Manson sues her for physical abuse allegations she made against Manson, whose legal name is Brian Warner. Days after the Depp Heard verdict, a Manson supporter tweeted, "They're already panicking. Another famous woman may be exposed as a liar, and they have good reason to." Somebody said that. Who said that? I know it was one of the Marilyn Manson Twitter accounts. Who said that? Somebody said that. I know who said that, but I don't have it right off the top of my head, but I know I have seen that. The account also referred to Wood as Amber Heard 2.0. So now you're... God. For many, the current tone of online misogyny feels like a stark reaction to the progress made during the post-Me Too era. Oh, so you're admitting Me Too is over. Oh, well, at least you can admit it. Post-Me Too era. Oh, yeah. Basically, I know that I've said it before that Marilyn Manson's going to chop the head off of Me Too, but I think we can. We can admit that Amber Heard truly killed Me Too. She really put a knife in the ribs. And I don't think you can really come back from that. I don't know anatomy very well, but I know that when you get a knife in the ribs, you're dead. So, yeah, thank you, Ryder, and I'll put her face up there again. Thank you, Ryder, for admitting that, yes, we are in a post-Me Too era because Me Too is, in fact, dead as shit. The pendulum analogy comes in, said Mandy Gray, a University of Calgary researcher and gender Gender justice expert. Really? That's a thing? Somebody paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to become a gender justice expert. You know that person is still deep in debt, in college debt, or no, student loans. There we go. Gender justice expert. Hey, what's your major? I'm going to be a gender justice expert. Okay. That's how it is. When there are small steps of progress that are made, whether it's for gender equality or no. Whenever women like that, what is her name? Mandy Gray, when they say gender equality, they mean women first. Simple as that. And whenever my subscribers, the women that are my subscribers, when they say gender equality, they literally mean equality. They literally mean equal. When women like that and Dr. Proudman and Dr. Dawn Hughes, when they say gender equality, they mean women first and women on top. That's what they mean. Or any other type of equality, the pendulum will always swing the other way. It's a constant back and forth. Unsurprising. Wait, hold on. It's a constant back and forth. Well, obviously you're mad about the fact that it's coming back for the men's side, because all we've gotten is nothing but crybaby fucking articles in the last 5 months ever since Amber Heard murdered Me Too. That's all we've gotten about female journalists crying that Me Too is dead, and they're trying to hold it up as much as they can. And Angelina Jolie's even worse, bro. I'll say it again for like the 12th fucking time. The FBI declined to press charges. So all of this Angelina Jolie shit, it really is pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious what's going on. Very obvious. Unsurprisingly, media watchdog Media Matters, oh my God. In the political world, Media Matters is a fucking joke. A fucking joke, dude. Found that some conservative news sites declared the end of Me Too after Depp won big in his defamation suit against Heard. Fox Sports' Clay Travis went on Hannity. Who the fuck cares about Clay Travis or Hannity? Fucking who the fuck cares? People feel emboldened. Gender-based advocate Farrah Khan told Vice News. It's an emboldenment across the board of misogyny and hate across the board towards women that people are more comfortable being open with. Well, yeah, when you watch the Amber Heard trial and you saw her lie for 2 weeks straight to everybody's face, I think that people are going to be more perceptive to criticizing women after that. Don't you think? Jeez. This online harassment and hate is framed as men behind the bush, what? Or a troll behind a computer, when it's actually orchestrated hate against women. No, I'm sorry, dude. No. You can't try and pretend it's orchestrated because you pissed off everybody. You pissed everybody off. Amber Heard pissed off everybody. Everybody hates her. I could make videos for the rest of my career on Amber Heard, and it really wouldn't matter what it's about. They're going to click on it. Everybody hates that woman. She's never coming back from that, ever. And if Evan Rachel Wood doesn't quit her shit after that trial, she's never coming back either. A desire to empathize with men, or himpathy. They have a fucking name for it. Himpathy. Do you have any idea what it takes for someone to say, oh, well, we can't have empathy for men? No, we can't have that. Himpathy. Dude, they named it. You see how much these women hate men? They just hate them. The same way that the racists on Twitter hate white people. And when I say racist, I don't mean only one race of people. Everybody. All the racists on Twitter, they hate it. White people. Oh. Zombies. Oh, same thing with them. Oh, empathy. Oh, we're gonna feel empathy for men. Oh. That's how they do, dude. Exactly like that. Empathy compounds the problem, Khan said, with people rationalizing abusive behavior away by pointing to issues like Depp's and Pitt's substance abuse and addiction. You pointed that out. We didn't point that out. Nobody pointed that out. Amber Heard's team, Rotten Born, with his fucking fake ass hair, pointed that out. What are you talking about? What are these people talking about? Oh my God, they're fucking idiots. Oh, Jesus. And many sites have published headlines sympathetic to Pitt, emphasizing his misery following his split with Jolie, or how sick to his stomach he is over abuse allegations. Abuse allegations that are already proven false. He denies allegations of abuse. Vitriol on social media can also work in concert with legal action to create a difficult situation for survivors, said Gray, a gender expert, another gender expert. Oh my God. On the link between defamation suits and reported sexual assault. Well, there should be a link between those two. If you get sexual assault allegations towards you, you should always sue that fucking person that's falsely accusing you. What are you talking about? God, these people are fucking dense. Ugh. When people face a lawsuit and online backlash, they sometimes have to face the impossible decision of either opting to remain silent or becoming spectacle. You mean a spectacle? Learn how to fucking write. God damn it, you get paid for this. Ugh. Or becoming a spectacle. It's just one word. It's literally the pinky on the keyboard. Literally. A spectacle, Gray said. And these patterns are stark. Jolie, Wood, and Heard have all been sued by the men they've accused. Good. And it better keep on going. Depp and Manson launched defamation suits against their former partners for statements they made about their experiences with abuse. Meanwhile, Pitt allegedly tried to get Jolie to sign an NDA that would prevent her from ever speaking about abuse allegations. Well, have you noticed that they haven't said anything about the FBI investigating these things? They're pulling a narrative here. They're pushing a narrative here, and it's so obvious what they're doing. To sign an NDA that would prevent her from ever speaking about the abuse allegations, a move that Jolie called abusive and controlling in her counterclaim. Yeah, whatever. NDAs are also an effective lever, Gray said. Convicted rapist Harvey Weinstein. Dude, you're really bringing Harvey Weinstein into these three dudes? Are you fucking kidding me? The guy's already in prison. You can't talk about Harvey Weinstein as if he got off with everything he did. Well, he got off. He got off. Oh, yeah, he did. He didn't get away with it, but he got off. We all know. We all heard about how he got off. So you're really trying to bring... Fuck you, Vice. God. Convicted rapist Harvey Weinstein compelled his employees and accusers in Hollywood to sign NDAs, and his former assistant Zelda Perkins actually broke her NDA in order to speak out against him. The late and disgraced former Fox News Network chief Roger Ailes, as well as Bill Cosby and former Fox News host Bill O'Reilly, also employed NDAs against alleged victims. Khan also believes that the intense hate transpiring online doesn't just latch onto celebrities, it's also targeting her fellow advocates, journalists covering gender, and anyone speaking out publicly against misogyny. Yeah, good. Yeah, you deserve it because everybody knows you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. It's not orchestrated. People aren't coming out against you. Dude. Everybody knows you're lying, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking? You know what? Hold on. I need to go find this person's name. I want to say her name for real. I need to go find this fucking name. Hold on. Okay, Vice. Where is it? What is it? Anya Zola Dizowski. Whatever the fuck. Oh. Okay, there's her photo. Look here, Anya, you fucking moron. Everybody knows you're lying. That's why. That is why. Because everybody has figured out that you're fucking lying, dude. It has nothing to do with coordinated hate. It has nothing to do with publicly speaking out against misogyny. Dude, Chris Brown did what he did. He really did it. Okay, we saw the photos. The dude's already labeled a piece of shit. Why don't you ever talk about him? Oh, because he was actually held accountable. We know you're fucking lying. We know. Ugh. This isn't just celebrities. This is linked to our daily lives. Celebrities stand in as an example, but make no mistake, this is about the hatred of women. No, this is about the hatred of lying women. Dude, ask all of the women that are my subscribers. They hate them too. So what are you going to say now, Anya? What are you going to say? That they're self-hating women? They hate themselves because they're women, so because they hate you for lying? Ugh. Though Jolie, Heard, and Wood are white women who benefit from having conventionally attractive looks, fame, and money, that's not the case for most survivors. Dude, most survivors don't even believe Amber Heard. If at all. Any survivors. You're so full of shit because you live in your own little bubble, Anya. Oh, wait, no, wait. I'm not supposed to say her name like that because then it's orchestrated hate. It's orchestrated hate. Stupid. That's partly why advocates have repeatedly warned that the visible hate targeting famous women like Jolie and Heard could result in a chilling effect that will silence survivors. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about that. You, go in the comments, and tell me if you're afraid you'll be silenced, because most of the people, most if not all of the women that are my subscribers are survivors of domestic violence. So you go in the comments and tell me if that's true. If you were to suffer domestic violence again, would you be scared and to be silenced? Tell me in the comments. And tell this person, Anya, say, hey, Anya, and tell her what you think. Oh, I hate these people who worry they'll face similar or worse backlash if they report. Ugh. Gray said Depp's win could be viewed as permission for perpetrators to pursue defamation suits that silence quite effectively all discussion around sexual violence, gendered violence, and it sends a message to others who are considering reporting violence or speaking about it in general terms, she added. The internet is a hostile place, and oftentimes that translates into the real world. No, it doesn't. Nobody gives a fuck about you in the real world. You people only matter on Twitter. And let me tell you something, Anya. In the real world, nobody has any idea who you are. Nobody knows who you are. Okay? Your mind makes you think that. And you take your little feelings that you have with this stupid bullshit and you take it out in the real world. And when you see a man in the real world, you're like, is he a Johnny Depp supporter? Oh my God, my name's Anya. Is he a Johnny Depp supporter? Is that man a Marilyn Manson supporter? My name's Anya. Oh, I'm scared of that man. He's a Marilyn Manson supporter, and he probably knows that I wrote a story about Angelina Jolie. Is that man a Brad Pitt supporter? Oh, my name's Anya. Oh no, the real world. Dude, nobody in the real world knows you even fucking exist, bro. Nobody, dude. You're only someone on Twitter. Understand that. Our social location, so our ability, employment, race, shape, how we are targeted, Khan said. Do we feel safe even disclosing? Who the fuck is we? Because I know you're not speaking for the women that are my subscribers, that are actual survivors of domestic violence. I know you're not speaking for them. Who the fuck is we? What are you talking about? And how is the violence addressed by police and workplaces? What? Black and indigenous women, for example. Well, why do only black and indigenous? Why can't you talk about Latinas? Why can't you talk about brown people? What about Asian women? What about Mexican women, Ecuadorian women, women from the Dominican Republic, women from Cuba? Why is it always black and indigenous? Oh, that's right. Because the way that these people think, if you're Mexican, you're white adjacent. That's what it is. If you're Asian, you're white adjacent. So if you're Latina or if you're an Asian woman, they see you as white. That's just the truth. Black and indigenous women, for example, are more likely than white women to experience sexual assault and rape. Okay, fine. They're also the least likely to be believed by police. Oh my God. Inequitable treatment of survivors is obvious in the celebrity world, especially to women of color. When Lupita, who are you talking about? Isn't that Lupita Nyong'o? Yeah, Nyong'o. When Lupita came forward, the way that people dealt with that was very different than when white women came forward, Consent said, referring to the moment Lupita Nyong'o shared her own experiences of assault at the hands of Weinstein. What are you talking about? Weinstein is in prison. What are you talking? Why are you saying that about Lupita Nyong'o? Why are you saying? I want to say Lupita, but it sounds kind of like, Mexican. Why are you saying that as if Harvey Weinstein is out walking in the streets right now? Why are you talking like that? You're not supposed to talk like that about someone that's in prison and that actually was served justice, dude. Why are you talking like that about Harvey Weinstein? Excuse me, Anya? Excuse me? Anya? Do you seem to believe that in your mind Harvey Weinstein is a free man? Because you're talking about him like he is. You're not talking about Harvey Weinstein as if he's actually been served the justice that he has. That guy's going to spend the rest of his life in fucking prison. What are you talking about, Anya? You fucking idiot, dude. What are you talking? Oh, my God. Then this is how they live. This is how these people live their daily lives, dude. Lupita Nyong'o shared her experience of sexual assault at the hands of Weinstein, who is currently under trial. Oh, wow. Now you finally talk about it in LA, where he faces a second round of criminal sexual assault charges. In the meantime, it's worth paying attention to these patterns playing out in Hollywood because of their influence and possible ripple effects. Yeah, good. Khan said that Depp's victory created a blueprint where instantly there is a PR machine, what? Behind creating her as a perp. What? Okay, we see that with Jolie. We see that with Jolie. We already see that started with Evan Rachel Wood. This is a playbook, and as a public, we have seen the results of that. Well, that's the end of that horrible fucking bullshit. Look, man. Look, man. I don't know who you people think you are, bro. You do realize you're talking to an entire public that knows you're lying. You know that, right? Like, you know that these people know that Amber Heard lied. You know that these people know that Evan Rachel Wood had literally recruited the accusers of Marilyn Manson. You know that, right? You know that Angelina Jolie and her allegations were already proven by the FBI to be false, and they denied to press charges. You know those things, right? Like, those are reality. You know that, right? I don't think you do. I'm sorry. I really don't think you understand the way you're speaking. Number one, bro, you're taking a stand with Amber Heard. That is not a good look, and I don't know why they keep doing it. Why do these women in the media keep taking a stand with Amber Heard? What is going on in their minds, dude? They have to be being paid. It has to be something to where somebody is given a story and the head editor in the editing room or in the room wherever that they're coming up with like brainstorming or something. They're like, okay, you're going to do the Amber Heard story. And they're like, oh, really? Look, you're going to do it, okay? Make it happen and make it good. And they're like, oh. So then they write this bullshit. Dude, you can't possibly, Anya, you can't possibly be this stupid. I'm sorry, dude. And I know that me talking to a woman like that is supposed to be looked down on, but there's women watching right now that will agree with me. You can't be this stupid, dude. And honestly, bro, are you this? Is there anything up there, or are you really one of the zombies? Just Anya. You're a fucking zombie. Okay, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.